I need to learn about talking less, you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you realized that finally.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode of JL Fishing. Me and TJ decided to ditch Carter's for today's video. So we up here at Parksville, at the beautiful Parksville. It's ripping out there though. I don't know, how many you think I'm gonna catch today, TJ?
I'm gonna go with 5. My ESPN told me 5.
Oh, okay, I'll be happy with that. Look, we have a bunch of new things to try out, like new camera lens adapter thing. I got lithiums in the boat now. Super stoked to test them bad boys out. Got a new prop. So we can go faster, you know what I'm saying? What else? I don't know. I'll see y'all in the boat. My rod selection is a bit all over the place. Just because I've been to Okeechobee, been to Rocky Mountain, I just threw stuff together. I got a flipping jig, Texas rig, flipping beaver, a frog, because there's a lot of laydowns around here. A frog is totally weedless. I can skip it up into the places where I couldn't throw, like a popper. Also got one of them tied on too for open water. A swim jig, of course a jerk bait. We've done a lot of damage up here on jerk bait, and a wacky rig. In the past, we've wore them out just flipping a Texas rig bait. So could not come out here without having that on. Let's go see how many we can catch, TJ. I believe this creek is called like Silco or something, but we're at the very mouth of it. Very deep water, but we're gonna fish until it gets shallow. May actually start out in this deeper water with the old jerk baitals, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying a little bit ago, a couple of years ago, we'd come up here in the springtime and we'd catch so many fish just flipping. It was a blast. I hope we can get on something like that today, because there ain't nothing like a good flipping bite. Got it. Golly bum. Holy cow. Well, that's a good way to start off the day right there. What y'all think? Stand up here, TJ, show them real quick. Can y'all see that stump right there?
Yeah.
Well, the bed's on the other side of it. Well, she kept sitting in front of that stump. I've pitched in there and she ate it like, and I don't know, 6-7 feet of water. Not even in the bed, but you know what? We got her, boys. You gonna kiss it, TJ?
Nah, I'm good.
Y'all wanna kiss it?
I'm good. Let me get back here. You're a little close. Nah.
Look at that, beautiful largemouth. Go back in. Go back in there and finish your business. Cha-ching! Gah! I like that a lot. We're gonna go try another creek. I caught one out of this pocket over here. Found another one on bed over here, but this one over here was not locked on yet. Not really on a time crunch this season, but we kind of are. Just because we haven't been up here in a while, I want to fish a lot of the different creeks. So we're gonna hop across this Big old shoal. I think the name is Greaser Creek, something like that. I'm gonna go in there and see what that looks like, and then we're gonna go up the river, and then we'll go from there. So, let's go. There's one. Don't start this bull again, TJ. Don't start this.
It's a Parksville monster.
Yep. 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 That one worked. That one was not worth a shit. I still felt my bait bouncing back and forth.
Hey, a fish is a fish.
That's right. You ever caught a freaking rock before?
That's a little clam thing. Crack that up, might have a pearl in it.
Let's see them pliers. Just freaking squirted water on me. God.
Jordan's going into the clam business. Tell him about it.
Woo! We just covered so much freaking water without a bite, so pretty confident myself up the river. That's where we headed. Think we can catch something up there, TJ?
Maybe.
I'd be happy with anything at this point. I mean, shit, far. I've been trying to fish like both deep parts and shallow parts of the coves, just for bedding fish being on the shallow side, staging fish being on the deeper side, and that's just not working. Like, maybe the weather got them messed up. I don't know. Like, surely as much water as we've covered, we've come across some fish. They just ain't biting. Like, I don't know. Like, this stuff right here looks fantastic. It's a nice shallow spawning cove. We fished it all. Threw a jerk bait and flipped a jig, drug a jig a little bit. I mean, if those fish there, surely they would have bit one of them two things, you'd think. I think I'm just rambling on now.
Yeah, probably just making the video longer.
Yeah, let's just go fishing. Well, y'all, I may not get a bite flipping a jig up here in the river, but you know what? I love it. Like, I love flipping. Like, I could do this all day. We'll probably finish out the day doing this. Surely, as fast as this current's floating us down the water, surely we'll get a bite, because we covered some serious water. Right, TJ?
Yep.
If I could cross one's eyes with this rod, I'd tell you what, he would not be coming off. He'd be fucking concussed, you know what I'm saying?
I'm glad we had 3 GoPros catch that.
I about went in for real. There's one.
Got one?
Yeah.
A little bitty one?
Yep. Why y'all gotta be so little? At least we got some fish smell on our hands, you know what I'm saying?
I hope that's from fish.
I think it is.
The sun's really bright.
Is it?
Yep.
Do I look pretty hot right here?
No.
Nope.
Should I put this on my Tinder profile?
You probably could. Maybe your OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. When you're out on your local lake, specifically during the spawn, look for, I guess you could say, isolated coves like this, because you can look up and down this river right here and notice there's no other cove. And the backs of them coves is where them bass are gonna wanna go to lay their eggs. So we have one right here directly in front of us, which is a prime example, because fish can load up out here in this deep water and stage and feed up on shad while they wait to go up in there. And that right there is your JO fishing tip of the day. Well, that's a wrap on Parksville. I apologize the video's so short. I mean, daggum, I fished my daggum arms off. I flipped that jig about half the time because we had a cold front come through last night, and it cooled the water off a little bit, and I knew the pressure that came in with the cold front would mess the fish up, so I didn't think I could get them to react on the jerk bait as much. And I knew I was gonna have to drag something, and I'd much rather flip a jig than drag a worm or anything like that. First time up here in quite a while, probably what, 6 months, so catching one fish would have been a success to me. So maybe next time we come up here we'll do a little bit better. But if you learned anything, if you enjoyed watching my misery up here just flipping away, not getting a bite, hit that like button, subscribe. If you have any tips for me up here, drop them in the comments. I sure do appreciate them. Appreciate you guys. J.O. Fishing's out. Boom! Freaking football. Look at that big old gut. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, baby girl. Ka-chow! Pow! This feels like a dream. That is a tank. Bam! That right there is why you subscribe to this channel. Click that subscribe button.
That worked.
Now I want some good stuff, TJ. Not just some it'll work.
Yeah, you brought the wrong guy.
TJ, cut that out.